Beyond the Bassline at the British Library showcased 500 years of Black British music, starting in Africa and with the ocean, where enslaved people were transported across the world by European powers. The earliest record is of John Blank, who played trumpet in 1512 for Henry VIII. There was also abolitionist Charles Ignatius Sancho, who was born into slavery in 1792. This section showed classical music and Soho nightclub full of cabaret. The first black person to conduct the London Philharmonic Orchestra was a Guyanese man called Rudolph Dunbar. I love this artwork based on leads of different musicians and events pertaining to sound system culture and growing up as part of the Caribbean diaspora in the UK. The frontline section showed political protest, musical and cultural hubs where immigrants across the UK faced discrimination, and this also led to the establishment of the Notting Hill Carnival. This costume won Carnival Queen in 2019. Keep an eye out for part 2 of this exhibition. This section featured more sound system culture and the invention of Notting Hill Carnival, partly due to Claudia Jones. If you know me, you know that I love mosaics, so these were really freaking beautiful, and this one was my fave. Continuing with sound system culture and record shops, this section had walls of records from roots reggae to lovers rock to two-tone ska. I love that me and my dad can bond over going to exhibitions, especially one about music. Ska, reggae and grime are all really important to me throughout my life. There were objects and ephemera, including sound systems, instruments and clothes, on loan from Pauline Black, lead singer of The Selector. I grew up listening to ska, so this was one of my highlights. There were music concerts and carnivals to protest against racism, like Love Music, Hate Racism, as well as Rock Against Racism. Finally, there was jungle and grime, music of the turn of the century, created in a DIY fashion with Caribbean and African influences, combined with inner city experiences. Grime music is pioneering, expressive, gritty, catchy and filled with talent. It was amazing to see the Risky Roads and SBTV camcorders, which were integral to so many grime and UK musicians coming up before and during the age of the internet. The impact is undeniable, and seeing those was another highlight of the exhibition. It made me so proud to see grime artists praised and celebrated.